we're going to go ahead and move on to Polygon because that is the cryptocurrency that won the poll. I'm glad we ran the poll because I would have guessed that it was going to be a different cryptocurrency that would have won. I actually didn't expect MATIC to be the one that you guys wanted to see the most. It was a pretty dramatic stream.
Ew.
I expect that laugh track. Where is it? Come on. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's exactly what I needed right now. But Polygon over on CoinMarketCap, we can see it's ranked number 14. It's a layer 2. It's worth $12 billion. It's a great project. You get the point. Its fundamentals are very strong. Looking at the chart, we can see that it has been in a general uptrend for the last 6, 7, 8 months, ever since it bottomed out around 67 cents, rallied up to $3, up 300%. This is a project that has grown more stably than a lot of other cryptos. It is up and to the right, and it does have 4 consecutive higher highs and 4 consecutive higher lows. This is very good. I really like the look of this chart. It is a very, very, very good looking chart. Now, taking a look at this, we can see that we've been in a downtrend ever since the 2 days after Christmas. It's down 44%. In that time, we have entered a confirmed downtrend, and we are still in that confirmed downtrend. The interesting thing that's happening on Polygon right now is that we have a bullish MACD cross coming in on the daily chart, and we're in the process of breaking bullish above the 14-day simple moving average going through the RSI. That's very powerful because that tells us that this market could be getting ready for an uptrend. What I want to see on Polygon is very similar to what I want to see on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I want to see Polygon break above the trend catcher. In this case, the trend catcher is at about $2, $1.95. So in this case, I need to see Polygon rally all the way up to probably about $2.15 before I start to say that we're in an uptrend. It really is a long way to go because this trend catcher did not drop that far. And if we're rallying, the trend catcher is not going to drop. So we really do just have to get up above the trend catcher here if we want to see LuxAlgo confirm bullishness. Now, I actually kind of like where Polygon is right now. And the reason is, or I like how LuxAlgo's set up on it, because what Polygon needs to do is it needs to have a pretty major rally to get a buy signal, a confirmed buy signal out of LuxAlgo. It's not going to be easy, and I don't want it to be easy because I want you guys to be able to trust that signal if it comes in. What we can let's do some historical analysis on LuxAlgo also and see that, okay, this buy signal, that was a confirmed one. We can look down here at Lux Oscillator. Okay, this was a confirmed buy signal. This was not a confirmed buy signal. This is not a confirmed buy signal because we only had like about a day of green right here, so this is not a confirmed buy signal. This one is invalid. This buy signal right here is confirmed because we had buy signal, trend catcher green, and Lux Oscillator was green. This one right here is confirmed. We had a buy signal, trend catcher green, and Lux Oscillator was green. So in the entire history of Polygon trading here on KuCoin, we can see that LuxAlgo actually has a perfect track record because we have had 4 buy signals on daily chart. 3 of them have actually been confirmed, and all 3 of them that have been confirmed have led to major rallies. This one led to a 151% rally. This one led to an 80% rally. This one led to a 60% rally. So if we see another confirmed buy signal, we currently have a perfect track record of confirmed buy signals on Polygon doing very well. By the way, if you guys haven't signed up for LuxAlgo, you absolutely should. If you watch our show regularly, you'll know that it is a technical indicator that I am absolutely in love with. It is a phenomenal indicator, and you can sign up with it with the coupon code JEB, J-E-B-B, at for 20% off at checkout with the link in the description box down below. My point here on Polygon is that it needs to get above about $2.15 before I would expect it to start going into an uptrend, and it likely will follow the rest of the cryptocurrency market to get up there. Final thing I'll say on that is that we do have some convergence bullish on the MACD out here on the 3 daily chart, but we did also just see a confirmed sell signal only about a week and a half ago, so you're going to need to see a lot of bullishness to really have confirmation of uptrend here on Polygon. With that said, Kelly, do you have any thoughts on Polygon, MATIC, the cryptocurrency, the fundamentals, the technicals, anything of that sort?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, MATIC's been one of the coins I've held for quite a long time, and I don't plan on selling it anytime soon. They've been doing a lot of work in development on their chain, and the adoption in terms of developer adoption and dApps that are being created and produced and built out on top of it are incredible, and including NFT projects, which use it because it's a heck of a lot cheaper to use and transact and trade on and sell on and mint on than the traditional Ethereum blockchain because of all the gas fees. In addition to that, they've taken a page out of the roadmap from Ethereum, and they've actually implemented the EIP 1559 upgrade on the MATIC chain as well. So they're going to be having some coin burning as well moving into the future as their project develops. But community is super strong. The development that's going on top of it is super huge. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't plan on pulling out any investment or taking any profits right now. It's in a perfect spot, especially with the massive pullback for people that have been waiting on the sidelines or looking for something to get into, on a good pullback that's still a safer coin than something further down in the market cap list. Polygon / MATIC, I think is is right there in that territory right now.
Smay, I want to ask your thoughts on something Kelly just said. He was talking about community. How important do you think community is to not only the price, but also just the fundamental development of a cryptocurrency?
Well, I mean, community is the number one thing that you need to look for when you're looking. Well, maybe not number one, but it's one of the top things you need to look for, because here's the thing about it. As much as a project can have the greatest promise, and it can have, heck, even the coolest developers, right? Like, it can have the greatest developers, coolest project, has the best tech, best blockchain. If no one knows about it and no one cares about it, then you investing in it is not going to get you a return. What gets you a return is when other people agree with your value that you've put on this company, right? So ultimately, or I say company, but blockchain is what I meant to say. But ultimately, yeah, that's the thing. So that's why it's super vitally important that not only are you looking for the fundamentals of a project, part of looking into the fundamentals of a project is there adoption behind it? Are people interested? Are there eyes on it? Are people likely to agree with you in investing, right? That's going to be a huge part of where you know you're going to make money on a project, right? But then if it's deeper than that, hey, something like Cardano, if you just love Cardano, you love the project, you just want to support the developers, then that's one way of doing it. But I think ultimately the community aspect is a huge part of crypto and investing in general. You want to find a group of people who are like-minded that are going to invest in the project as well, which is going to force the price up. So
yeah, Mojoey just said Shiba Inu is proof that the community is greater than everything else. I wouldn't say that it's greater than everything else, but I would say that without a strong community, it's going to be very hard to grow the price. I think community is an incredibly important part of the success of any company, any movement, and that's why we value our community so much. So thank you very much to all of our members, and thank you very much to everyone who has tuned into the chat. Make sure you smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Tim, what are your thoughts on all this?
Yeah, so we talked about this a couple weeks ago. I don't remember where I heard it. I wish I could give the guy credit. I can't remember where I heard this thought, but I remember it was, I clung to it almost immediately, and I was like, yes, like that's the answer. When you're doing research on cryptos, too many people only look for positives. Too many people only look when they're doing their research of what does it do and what is it good at and what has the team done. You should always, when you're researching a new project that you don't know anything about, but you are considering investing in, look for reasons not to. And community is one of the reasons why, one of the things you should look at. What is the community doing? Is the community worth investing in, or is it not? So for example, Shiba Inu would be an example of, hey, I couldn't hold the community against that coin. The community is actually the reason why I probably should get in. Now you get into the tech, you get into the fundamentals, you get into some other things. And by the way, Shiba Inu, if you're invested in it, I think Shiba Inu is doing a better job than a lot of other smaller projects that were kind of created as a meme coin are doing. But there's still a lot of reasons in my book. The reason I haven't invested in it is because there's a lot of arguments that vote me out of it. What you do is, hey, what is my reason to invest and what is my reason not to invest? Which one outweighs? And I do think community is a massive argument, because no matter how, I think Smay just said this, no matter how good the technology is, if there's no community around it, the price of it, the price of any project is going to go up and down based off of how well the community receives it. If it solves every problem the world has ever had, but nobody really is excited about it, it's not a good project to invest in.
To just take that a little bit further, for example, like the thing is, how confident can 90% of people in the chat say they know exactly what's happening? Say we'll use Cardano for example. If how many people in the chat can tell me exactly what Plutus is and the exact development that they're doing? There's probably some people who are following it that closely, but the reality is there's probably 99% of the people investing in Cardano don't understand the blockchain technology the way the developers do, right? So the developers can be excited about something, and that's what you're depending on. You're depending on the developers saying, guys, this is a new release that we're doing. This is going to change the blockchain. And then you're taking that information. It gets you hyped. You buy. A bunch of people else get hyped, and they buy. That's how you're doing it. It's not actually, the price is not literally determined by their development. So we talk about it a lot, saying, we believe in Cardano, it's developing, or whatever. But what it's dependent on is that they're developing, and then there's a positive impact that then it's not just an enthusiast thing they like about it. They have to convince the investor that this was a positive development that makes it more valuable. So that's exactly what we mean by community, is that you're basically, it's not actually directly linked to the development. It's linked to the value. and people agreeing about that.
Speaking of Cardano,
value.
I am thoroughly convinced it's going to be worth over $20 in the next 3 to 5 years. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, you should definitely consider subscribing because we're trying to help you become financially free in these cryptocurrency markets. And also, consider following us on Twitter @CryptoJeb for more updates on the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Peace.